and the ferns in the bag and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. Man, that song really, am I the only one that really gets? My father worked a lot. I mean, he was a great guy. And since my mom passed, it was sort of necessary. And we were left to kind of run amok a lot. Sometimes we had people watching us. Sometimes we had the high school girl in the neighborhood watch us. Sometimes we were taken over to my aunt's, my father's sister's or brother's house. Mostly sister's house. Yeah. My godmother's house. Where she'd always have, not always, but often had cake for us. That was always fun. She made a cake once that had what I felt was like chocolate bars. Like, not chocolate bar, but hard chocolate, sort of like slate in the ground, but it like somehow it managed to live through the cooking process, and it was crunchy, and she was a wonderful woman. I won't say names because no one said I could say names, but she was my godmother. She's gone, and I pray for my aunts and uncles every day, not by name, but she would make a cake, and she would try to reproduce. I said, what about, she goes, what would you like me to make? And make that cake you made with that chocolate bar that was in. She tried and tried and tried and tried for years and years and years. She'd make a cake every once in a while and go, is this the one? And I go, nope, sorry. But it was crazy. Anyway, yeah. The point of that is nostalgia and the good things in our life, I guess. It was about losing my mom when I was 12, but that's hardly the good times. And then being with my aunts and uncles, cats in the cradle, chocolate cake. I don't know. Anyway, she was a lovely, lovely, wonderful woman, and presumably I will see her in heaven. She would make that cake. Try to make that cake. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, yeah, that song just brings up memories. And my father worked a lot. That's what it was. My father worked a lot after my mom died, so we were with my aunt who made cake. So let's, it's almost Mother's Day, so let's remember the mothers, all you mothers out there, all you mothers. And mothers are often aunts and uncles. Not aunts and uncles. Mothers are often aunts. Let's remember our aunts are not pseudo, are de facto, are step-in moms, not stepmoms, step-in moms. Maybe you were raised by your older sister, I don't know. But let's remember all the mothers. And get out there and get some flowers for Mother's Day, for your mom, some geraniums, or some, like these pansies. Let's ask all the saints to pray for us. Mother Mary, pray for us. This is the month of May, and we remember Mary. So I'm going to try to make a lot of it about Mary this month, and hopefully something I might say might help some Protestant get over his what is it? Trump deranged syndrome. What is Trump deranged syndrome? TDS? Maybe some of these videos will help with the Protestants with their MDS, Mary deranged syndrome. That's my new, okay, there you go. Let's bring people back to the Catholic Church, to the church Jesus started. Jesus founded one church, Catholic Church. It wasn't called that at that moment, but if you're honest and fair, reasonable, logical, you can see the history and the facts that Jesus started one church, and it's obviously he was Catholic and didn't branch off until someone whined and said they don't want to do, well, okay, granted, there were a few reasons that possibly the few qualms you could have had with the church, but not to leaving the church. You don't leave because there's a few problems. Fix the problems. All you've done is now branch off and made things even more divisive and made it more obvious to the rest of the world, to the atheists, to the Muslims, that even we don't know what we want. Even we don't know which is Christian and what's right. So how are they going to follow us? So we all need to come back to the Catholic Church, Jesus' church, and bring this country back to Christianity, i.e. the original, the OG, no, the OC, original Catholic.